Odnihs is black, Daimon is white. Awesome. Alright, so please forgive my eyes and the fact that you can completely see through them. I'll try and keep that as not as creepy as possible. But it seems like Odnihs, our sixth Dan, is once again taking black against a seemingly weaker opponent, Daimon, who the host of this tournament, the person who decided to get us all together and throw us into this, who happens to also be a 2-Dan. Now, interestingly enough, we can immediately see right off the bat that despite being the supposed weaker opponent, he is opening up very, very aggressively against a seemingly stronger opponent. I have no idea how this is actually going to go from here. I guess, let's see. Odin's taking it very, very territorially, right? Seeing what this stone actually wants to do. Makes perfect sense. I cannot get... Oh my god. I might have gotten him. I might have gotten him. One moment. Add contacts. Search Skype. Oh my god, there's multiple. Which one are you? Awkward. Yep, as we expected, black's just taking territory. I'm a little bit surprised at that, to be honest. I thought he might have been a little bit more aggressive here. Instead, he's backing off. I would have also expected something along the lines of a pincer. What do you mean you guess? Don't you know who you are? Alright, let's add him. This is Dwyer. Oh, we're an approach on the 4-4. But instead, Odnihs has just decided to take as much territory as he possibly can get a hold of, which is completely okay. I'm going to mute my microphone for a minute while I move my microphone closer. That didn't mute it. Now I'm feeling off. There we go. Let's see, from here, White has to use his stone effectively. He could do that. I was going to say he could back off. It's a little bit passive, lets his opponent go on the offensive. He could take the Sanrinsei. So what I would expect a little bit more from a high approach. Instead, he's choosing to just live here, which is, chances are this might give Sentei to his opponent, which... I don't know how I feel about that. We're going to have to see what this stone actually wants to do. He needs to jump out now. Only question is he going to actually just jump out straight? Or is he going to play a different variation where you don't give the quite so obvious peep? I imagine he'll play the standard variation. Meanwhile, forget the typing, I'm still trying to get Monk in the call. The player from round 1 who played Odnihs. I think I'm messaging the wrong person though, so this is extremely odd. He's commenting about my picture. Ah, busy? What? Alright, now this is odd. He's being very, very aggressive to try to defend himself in Sente. Which means he knows he needs a defense here, but he doesn't want to spend a move to actually bring a defense here. I don't know. That might be a little bit too greedy. Because usually we would just jump and let live bygones be bygones. If black wants to, he can play here. And then depending on the response, if we respond here, you'd go here, and then we'd defend for a nice almost happy face. If we go here, we can cut through, so we know we don't need this move. We can play elsewhere. But white's trying to do something a little bit different here. Unfortunately, yep, will leave the cut, still had to defend, and gave up a stone to do this. Question is black going to continue his rather careful territorial approach to the game and bring out a 2-space, or is he going to do something different? Meanwhile, let's check my comments because I just covered that window up. Indeed, Odnihs is black, and Daimon is white. Similar to round 1, the seemingly stronger opponent is not taking the color you would expect. There we go. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, then join my demo that I have in the Falling Leaves room, I think.
Okay, cool. Hold on.
Gonna raise your volume a bit here on my computer.
There, cool.
Alright, so have you been following the game so far?
Well, I was trying to fix my Skype thing. I don't know why it wasn't working for some reason.
Alright, no problem.
So now, yeah, now I'm following.
Alright, so a few odd things have been occurring here. We have Odnihs again playing black as opposed to playing white, as I'm sure you're familiar with. It's becoming a thing this tournament.
No, you know why? It's because Odnihs doesn't this account that he has, he doesn't have very many games.
Mm-hmm.
So K just doesn't know what rank he is really.
Could be that. I thought they were just not choosing color and letting the system do it for them randomly.
Doing the random.
Yeah. So yeah, Daimon, who's 2-dan, though he says he's a 4 or 5 dan, 5 or 6 dan on Taigem. Let me check that real quick. He is a 5 or 6 dan on Taigem. He is playing very, very aggressively against someone I don't think he'd want to play very aggressively against. Whereas Odnihs is actually just playing nice and relaxed, taking a lot of territorial points, and just kind of asking the question, what exactly is white trying to do with all this influence? Seems like so far he's just essentially trying to put the burden of having all of these stones be useful completely on his opponent. Hard to hear other host. I will fix that right now.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of points on that side, and white has to do something with that wall in the center, hopefully. Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, the question is what? Because he's, as we see here, he's being split up. And once your wall is split, it's really difficult to actually use it effectively. Unless maybe he can use it to attack the 2 stones, but right now it's going to be very hard to do, especially considering there's potential connections underneath. And
well, he played C4?
No, that's me. That's me.
Okay.
I'm playing variations. And of course, if he tries... Yeah. And of course, if he actually tries to do something crude like split, obviously black's going to know what's going on and defend himself accordingly.
Yep.
Let's see.
It's hard too because the stones are on the 4th line, so can run pretty easily.
Whoa, he did play that. What?
Wow.
Okay. Right, like I said, if he chooses to split, maybe black won't know what's going on here. We'll have to wait and see if he realizes what his true goal is.
Wow.
All right, that's forcing, sure. I mean,
This
if
is
you
scary
want.
because White still, yeah, White has two weak groups too. So
Mm. If this is Sente, if White just plays the connection here, if all Black wants to do is live, he could just attach to H16 if he really needed to borrow strength. Right now, he's again going to try to threaten a surround.
oh my goodness,
Yeah, I'm not.
this is scary.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about this disconnect here for White. It's very, very aggressive, but is he strong enough to actually play
How
this
did he
way?
get cut off again?
How did Black get cut off? When Black
Or
pincered, Black
White
was.
exactly?
Oh,
Right
that
here.
happened here. He
Like,
played the
okay.
attachment to try to do something, but obviously that's a small knight and a large knight. That was probably not going to work out quite so well. It's very, very hard to keep a
Yeah.
small knight and a large knight connected.
Okay. Wow. Oh no, it's so scary.
Yeah, he needs to fix his shape, but he needs to not get the top surrounded. I mean, maybe we can still make shape by going underneath somewhere like L18 if White really, really needs to, but that's not a move we want to play from this position. We're trying to attack Black, not crawl on the second line.
So he has to protect this group. So right first, I think.
He does, but it's not
Well, I don't know. Let's
quite.
see.
It's not quite that easy because if we protect the right-hand group, then White has to ask himself what is going to happen if Black tries to surround, which could actually happen fairly easily.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if we come out, then what's going to happen to the right group? I mean, this is just one of the fundamental things. I mean, we have two weak groups, something's going to go bad.
what would your next move be? I'm gonna. Oh wow.
Connection.
Okay.
Well, you actually can't connect with that. He's just trying to get a base. Black can connect
Yeah.
solidly here, and he'll still be separated. They're betting 1 million bananas on Black. Okay. I suppose that could be a form of currency. Yeah,
I think I know. They're talking about this thing. They showed me a farm bill or whatever. It's this new Joseki helping thing.
Oh,
And you get
okay.
fruits doing the right Joseki.
Yeah, I saw that on Reddit. Right.
Yeah. So you think Black's just gonna solidly connect, or will he
I
do something
think
like?
he'll solidly connect, yeah.
Okay.
Because he should be relatively happy here, because right now we still have no idea how White's actually profiting from this. So, and this is my move, by the way. If Black connects and
yeah,
White just connects back, that should be fine, because we still have moves at A that we can use. We can use our influence here as Black to invade. White's not 100% alive just yet. We can still surround and force White to have to live. I don't think there's a reason to try and be too aggressive and leave cuts in your shape.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I'd be surprised if Black doesn't just solidly connect.
Solid connection, and then would White after that connection or after that sequence of up till K17, would White have to take care of the right side, or would he jump out with the White group or attack the Black group? I don't know what he would do after that, because yeah, like you said, he's not totally alive if he gets surrounded.
Yeah, I mean, ideally we would be able to say this is good enough right now and go back and defend the right group, but I don't like that still. But he might have to do it. Though Black
Yeah,
is
because I'm not sure. Yeah.
Black is taking a long time here. He's thinking about splitting, apparently.
Oh no. Yeah, that leads to a lot of complications, like you were saying, all the cut points. So.
Well, he is a stronger player. He has 6 dons, so he will probably go ahead and read out each of the cut points first, and to see just how bad they are, because a lot of times, especially the more complicated a variation is, the more it's actually fine. It just looks frightening because you have to read far ahead. And the farther you have to read, the more uncertain
Mhm.
you get. But he's pretty good with his reading. He might deem that it's fine.
Yeah, definitely. I know that far too well after that game last week.
Oh, your game was amazing. I think your game was the most entertaining one that I've seen so far.
On Odnihs made it exciting with that cut in near the end.
Yep. Gave you a wonderful chance to throw him down into the loser's bracket with a code that he probably would not have been able to win.
I saw the video yesterday actually, so I was like, oh my god, yeah. When I saw what I could have done, I was kind of like crying in my, I was crying.
Alright, so he is actually choosing to connect up
Okay,
on the
wow.
second line. I did not think he was going to do that. Okay,
Okay.
so immediately he
Hmm.
needs to hope that a code never breaks out in this game, because that is a factory.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Well, on the bright
I
side,
would
white
not know
now...
what to do in this situation. I'd probably go back to the.
Well, if you're connected here, then what would you do?
Yeah, I think protect the right side. I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Very weak.
How would you protect it? How do you think you'd protect the right side? Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's what I thought.
okay. So
Lean.
pressing black down on this lower corner.
Yeah, try and get a forcing move, then maybe we can go back and play something larger.
Oh, nice.
White says that's fine if you want to be stronger. Or sorry, black says if you want to be stronger, then you're going to give me fourth line territory.
Mm-hmm. White needs to respond, right? Or no?
Maybe once. Yeah, you wouldn't want your opponent pushing up, because then we're going to have a wall here and a potential extension. So if we're going to make any kind of play elsewhere right now, I feel it would have to be to take away the extension that you're about to give, to take away the wall that you're about to give your opponent.
Oh, okay, I see. Were you
Yeah,
able to
of course my
commentate?
advice is don't let...
Or sorry, were you able to commentate Stars from the game?
No, I didn't know that was happening today. From the emails that we were
Oh,
receiving, they were like, "Oh yeah, I think we should like put off the game until next week because of Valentine's Day." And then someone like seconded that, so I figured, okay, that went through. We're putting the games off a week. And then like I logged onto
uh,
KGS and Starstorm and was like, "Oh hey, I won my game versus Shengo." It's like, what? Huh? Game? How? When did this happen?
it was crazy that game. Oh my goodness.
And then like 5 minutes or like 5 minutes before 7, Diamond's here like, hey, I'm about to play my game against Odnihs. I'm like, wonderful. That's good to hear. I guess I need to prepare for this immediately.
uh, okay, so like you said, yeah, he went for the point D10. So.
Okay, Sanrinsei, I hope he loses. I hate Sanrinsei. All I want to see from Black now is just destruction of the framework. That's all I want to see. Now that I'm kind of surprised about. I thought for sure that he would have just backed off here and not gotten in the corner.
So like
Maybe play up first on the right side.
oh, okay.
Because between that and that, you pretty much have a solid bottom area.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
But now White's going to live back in here. Only question is which variation is Black going to go for? Is he going to go with the variation where you play on top and get the influence? Is he going to honey underneath and allow the cut to take place? He is going on top. Okay, thought so. It aids his top group.
So this is more focusing for influence, or can yeah, I guess.
And this way he doesn't have to worry about his opponent suddenly getting influence and then attacking the group, which still has arguably no shape just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, old variation. Yeah. And then play E2. Yeah. White
So
technically
maybe
gets
after
Sente here.
this.
Hmm?
Oh, black gets something. Oh yeah, this fix and then okay.
I think White gets Sente here because he already has D10 on the board, so I don't think we have to play anything here.
Oh, okay. So how would you approach like to break the framework to I don't know. I'm looking at C14 or I'm not sure how you would go with this.
Hmm. Only trouble with C14 is you're going to be running back to a group that you don't really want to run to because you know that you can't really connect to it. We have the corner, 2 corners. Can we put any pressure on that?
Or maybe attack the right side first and then come back to the framework.
Yeah, I like the idea of attacking over on the left-hand side if we had Sente here for black, but I would definitely probably keep leaning on the right to fix my middle group first to make certain that I'm not creating 2 weak groups. Here, we're going to see white run a bit. That also will fix the group in the middle. Won't surprise me if this group in the middle actually gets stronger from the ensuing fight we're going to see from white. Then it needs to be a bit careful because all of these extra invasion points are potentially up for grabs. If we don't have to worry about the middle group, that middle group gets really, really strong. See, I think we have to connect. Well, I guess we
Pretty
can
sure,
play.
yeah.
I mean, I guess we could play Q8 and leave the Atari, but I don't know why we would do that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Are you going to connect or descend? Because he might choose to descend. Just to ensure that if he does connect, that the clamp's not going to be anyway Sente.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, so maybe descend or connect under, and then white just jumps out or jumps to the middle or something.
Unfortunately, yeah. The one thing we don't like doing is just running away.
Yeah, not getting anything, but we'll see.
On the bright side, if white actually gets out of this reasonably okay, he does have quite a bit of territory. So
yeah,
he's not suddenly behind in points, and then black will have to decide how to deal with this, I guess, double wing framework that we're actually seeing here, because I guess that is an enclosure, and there are 2 extensions here, albeit slightly odd ones.
Let's see. So.
Alright, so he did descend. Okay. The push, yeah, the push I'm not a fan of. He probably would have been a bit better off if he hadn't actually done that, because that reduced his liberty, ensuring he needed another move here. Otherwise, otherwise that's a huge threat, and then we just get cut to pieces.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
So, yeah, the push seems really odd here.
Oh god. So maybe where did he play? Oh.
Wow. Okay. He is attacking both groups again.
That's good.
Forcing everything to just live small. Yep. One of the things that we emphasized, albeit a little bit too much, in the game versus who was it? Starstorm versus his opponent, is that you don't want to just keep attacking a group until it's either alive or dead. You want to leave Aji there until you know you can actually do something with it. And if we attack it right now, we're just attacking it for reasons that we can't really identify. Here, we're unsettling the entire board. So if something does try to defend itself, it's just going to hurt everything else.
Oh, okay.
I mean, occasionally it doesn't matter. I mean, sometimes, yeah, you could go back and, keep attacking this group or whatever, and then by the time you got back to attacking this one, you gained so much strength that it didn't matter the order, but usually it will. Because there's a lot of Ajin position, so it's hard to always read out every move in the fight that you're actually bringing on.
So after white fixes here,
it's hard to actually fix here. I mean, how do you fix here? I mean, you don't fix with just this, I don't think.
Yeah, take and then.
Yeah,
oh my goodness!
I mean, you
You're
could
right.
live, but
So small.
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't want to just run away, because that will definitely kill off the right-hand side. You have to live locally. Yep, that was.
Oh, is this the game here, dear?
Yeah, this is the game.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Alright, so he had the option, of course, of just saying, alright, you're gonna live, like, really, really small and just get your points or whatever. He's actively choosing the influence variation, and the reason for that is quite obvious. We have a reason that we want the influence.
Yeah. Get stronger to attack those stones.
Yep. I mean, right now there's a lovely wall here. There's no chance that white group could ever connect to the bottom. So if it's not alive locally, it has to run out into the middle.
So do you think black has to capture these white stones, or can he make another wall and get the center?
That is a territorial question. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12.
Yeah, I'm not really good with those. That's why I'm. It's like, what to do? Like, does he need to kill it? I think. It's looking good right now, but
No, he doesn't have to kill. Right now he's okay because the top is still open. There's some invasion points on the left-hand side of the board.
that's right.
So the amount of solid points of territory that white has right now, I shouldn't count the middle or the center, or the corner rather, but I'm gonna probably say that's not going to be an invasion point anytime soon. It's more likely to come from the other side. So I'm gonna hesitantly give him the corner. Maybe there's chances are going to be reduced to second line territory on top of the board, so that's not very much. The bottom isn't very much. So throughout all of this, it kind of seems like white really needs Sente again to start solidifying some of the things that he's actually trying to claim. Ideally, he'd want to get some kind of split in here, but I don't think he's going to have time for it, because if he strengthens this stone, then this group is just going to get killed off. So we can't even hope to really split this group off and attack it, when we know it'll just mean the death of our other group.
It's very interesting how I can listen to Don's think, and it's like how I tell everybody else. Like, the higher you get, you see the board differently.
Mm-hmm. A little bit. It's just we respect weak groups a little bit more. I mean, usually when a Don is playing a Q, for example, the Don will never actually play anything to actively win the game. He'll just wait until the Q kills himself by creating too many weak groups or invading somewhere crazy. And until then, it's just I'm just going to respond to you until you kill yourself. It's pretty much what most Don versus Q games go.
Oh, that's scary. Okay.
Alright, he's trying to be local, doesn't want to run.
Oh, okay. By the way, did you see the new streamer?
No, who's new streamer?
We have a new streamer. Let me see. His name on Twitch is Coach Chili Bob.
Coach
And
Chili Bob.
coach the
Okay.
bottom slash line Chili Bob, and he is a third or no, he's 12Q.
Hmm. I
He just started streaming.
I will have to check out Chili Bob.
So yes, the ghost streaming industry is growing.
Always is. Let's see. Can't give a light on the right hand side. Still trying to make it in the middle. Doesn't want to run. Because then otherwise, as you were saying, black could actually take the middle if you work against these stones and finish this wall. I mean, at that point, do you even have to invade? Maybe you could just play like, alright, go take territory. I'm going to as well.
And
And
if
then just
not,
like seal off
cut
the center.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you more of a territorial player or an influential?
Well, okay, so against Odnihs,
Mhm.
last game, I wanted to play as black because I wanted to open in a Moyo or territorial type manner
That
because
didn't work out quite so well for you.
yeah, because I got white.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm not. I guess you could say I'm a. What was the other option instead of territorial?
Territorial influential.
Oh, okay. Might have been. Oh, okay. I guess territorial. If you had to ask me.
Okay. I did have to ask because we have time to kill while we wait and see if white is actually alive here.
Yeah, this should be very interesting.
Did I ever find out any information? Oh, crap. I forgot what... Hmm. Oh. What if
What's
white
happened?
plays S7? I was reading the chat. If white plays S7,
7.
then he'll connect. Doesn't go anywhere, right?
Yeah. I was like, okay.
So yeah, S7 seems to be okay. Oh, they might be farther behind.
What?
Okay, yeah, there's probably a 30-second
Oh,
delay, so it was probably before black played here, and then if black played somewhere else, for example, then yeah, we could have easily seen the eye, which is why that's a good move. Got rid of the eye.
that's what. Yep. So would White have to jump out after those moves? I don't know where else he would play. I mean, maybe attaching or L6 or something. I don't know. This is looking
Yeah.
scary.
Well, there are some crude moves that he can use, maybe. Let's see.
Black is just playing really
First,
solid.
let's see. Is there anything that we can do here? Yeah, he wants to kill. He's trying to read out the cut. Because
Wow.
he wants black to play here right now. Otherwise, he's going to throw in and capture. And at that point, he's looking to see if anything over here actually works.
Wow. Whoa. Doesn't
So,
look like
alright.
it works though. Oh, okay, that's good.
Yep, defended against it. Well, is that really the right thing to do? Doesn't that leave... I'm confused. Doesn't that leave a co-threat later on? Because then you could still... If a co breaks out, I mean, that would be a threat, and that would be a threat.
Mm-hmm.
And then that would be a threat. I'm a little bit confused as to why I actually connected here. Yeah, 'cause, I mean... If you play on this side, aren't there, like, no threats now? I mean, there's the one, and then you're done.
That's it. Yeah. Hmm.
I'll ask. I might ask him about that at the end of the game.
That's interesting. Yeah. Did he play that fairly fast? I'm not sure. I'm not looking at the live.
Let's look. 1601, 1538. Spent a couple seconds playing it.
Okay.
But yeah, now he has to read out. They both have to read out what's going on the bottom. Like, can you
So you
actually
think he's gonna
cut?
play
And, he's trying to. That's why I played C6. He's trying to read out a cut.
Here. Hmm.
I mean, there's some Aji, but then again, it all kind of depends on if that is even Sente in the way that you think it is. I mean, there's also the chance to just connect rather than the actual take. So I'm wondering if the premise of this is even accurate.
Well, if black connects Q2, isn't there something white could... I don't know. Let's see if white connects Q2.
I think it's alive.
I feel like white could use...
We will see. He's chosen this method to try to live.
Here. Okay.
Still aiming for the cut.
Yeah, okay, bamboo. Then what?
Has to extend, I guess, but I'm not sure where that's going. Black follows, and you block, and he gets to Atari and capture you?
Yeah.
Then you
and then
push.
white's completely surrounded. I mean, he's surrounded anyways.
Here goes the cut.
Okay, so he's gonna throw it in, okay. Here, Atari.
This is a move that makes everyone nervous because you're not entirely certain if you're reading it out correctly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you're confident you're not reading it out correctly, be like, all right, I'm just gonna take this because there's nothing in the corner, and then he lives, and you feel bad about yourself. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it works here. Wait, Q2, then you said he would Atari R3?
There's only one thing that I saw here, and that's after the Atari, we can go here, and then if we play this, we can actually connect up, but I don't actually see an eye there yet. Atari first, and then connect up, and there's still no eye there yet.
Oh my god. Oh god.
But black's alive because So I think this is the best that white can hope for. Unless we're gonna just try to connect and kill everything, but the connect doesn't work, I don't think. Yeah, because 4-3.
Yeah.
Okay, technically that's even stupid. We can don't go there. Don't play that. That's dumb.
I was like, wait, what?
No. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is there anything else that we can do? I mean, there's just the connect or the extend, right? I mean, we can play this, but that leads to the exact same thing.
Yeah. Oh no.
Let's see. So we're right here.
So I think he's reading it out right now.
Oh.
What does he do?
Also, I want to take a moment to point out once again, as I've been doing all throughout the series, that Odnihs does have a YouTube channel at YouTube. Okay, I can't type at all today. YouTube.com/lightvolty. Did I spell that correctly? Sure, I did. He is on Twitch under the same name as you see on the screen. Not lightvolty, but Odnihs. And Daimon escapes me. Where's my... I'm bad with thinking. Where's my text file? I have all this information written down. Starstorm, Colossus. Okay, I don't actually have diamonds written down. Cool, I'm good. I have not forgotten anything. I simply did not know it. Alright, so we're trying to live here. That will probably work because he's going to... his YouTuber is Twitch account. I forget what Diamond's... Yeah, that's one. I knew it began with an A. Yes, thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. I'll have those of you on YouTube. I will have all of this linked down in the description, so you can find it there. Since I'm not actually showing the chat because I was scared.
Here, here, here.
Oh, he is going for the kill. I thought he might have actually was going to just to live. For a minute there, I thought he might have been going, okay, that doesn't work. Let's just go back and not die. But
Oh.
no, he
Wow,
didn't do
yeah.
that. He's instead going for the kill. Okay.
God, can he?
He's trying.
Did he?
Okay, so we connect. What are the options? We don't connect back. We play here. That does nothing. Okay.
No, that.
Um.
Okay.
Oh, we played here. Well, that works too because there's still 4 liberties. Yep, we can connect it, leading to the same variation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, technically, if we want to actually get like, well, no, that'd be stupid. Don't do that. You just connect, yeah. Right.
Oh my goodness! No, Daimon.
Okay. No,
Oh,
no, no,
God.
no, no. It's fine. He's gonna live. He's gonna live because it's currently 4-3, right? So this is gonna be these moves are gonna be Sente, right? Not that one. Well, yeah.
Oh yes, yes, that's right.
So he can just like kill this off,
Wow.
and then go back and live.
Wait, what? Wait.
Because we can't.
Does that live?
Yeah, we can't end this. Can we? We throw in. Can we get rid of this one? We have to play there.
Yeah.
We're not alive yet. Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh God.
And if we play here, that's not alive yet either.
But yeah. Oh God.
Well, we're almost alive, and that's something. We're here in the actual game.
Well, if in your variation when white plays n7, maybe he can extend out after black plays in here.
After white plays n7. Oh, that one? No, that's
Yeah.
black's move. You want to do what now?
I think that's the other variation when white plays n7.
Oh, and white plays n. Oh, this.
Or in the other variation. Yeah.
I can give you control.
Let's see. Yeah, no, this is fine. So I guess black would push here. We're saying.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then here.
and then throw in, and then we're at to
And then
try
here.
to run, but I predict
Yeah.
bad things would
Yeah,
happen
that's
to
his
us.
only option.
Yeah.
I think, right?
I would predict this going really badly.
Oh God. Oh God.
Ooh, where are we going? Here, here. Where? This one? Yeah, there we go. Then throw in, yeah, and then kill off, right? So that's it as expected so far.
Yeah, what would he do now? 'Cause even if he plays this, that's one eye. Black goes down here, here, here. Yeah, that's.
I think he's either going to. I think he's going to be resigning very shortly, unless he can live right now. Maybe the other way? No, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work either. Well, unless I'm missing something. Here, here. So even if he played the other, oh yeah, so this is the same thing as if he played the other way.
Yeah, this is the variation that we were just looking at. And
Or-
unfortunately,
oh,
it
no,
looks
what if
like. Unfortunately, what?
What
You
if
see something?
what if white played the P4? Before instead of attacking the corner, could have lived? I think, right?
Instead of attacking the corner, where?
Keep going back. Oh, like what? Like a lot far back when he threw in at Q2,
When he threw in at Q2.
or not throw in, like when he put Q2
Oh,
right
this.
here. So
Hard
he
to
could
say
live.
because if you played this variation,
Here.
I'm not certain how we respond to that. Because if we just play here, then we're gonna die again. So
Oh
we have to
my-
play here, and at which point, it's not looking like that we're gonna be good. Instead, the actual game, it turns out, is here. In which case, yeah, white just resigned because
This is what
we
happened.
can't escape.
Oh,
Yeah, we can't escape this, unfortunately.
wow. Well
Nice
played,
attempt.
Odnihs.
Yeah. He was not playing around. Unfortunately, it's a pretty straightforward game. White played very, very aggressively in the beginning of the game with the approach, which is not necessarily a bad idea. Question of how we were going to see it follow up. He approached double space again on the bottom left. He chose to play aggressively to try to settle. I think looking back, he'd probably be a little bit happier just jumping out as one would expect.
Jump.
Obviously, black gets sente to deal with either the ignored 016 stone or approach, but I would imagine that would be expected. So had we played here... that attachment really is what did it. He tried to save everything.
Yeah.
Which forced black to kill something off, to split and kill.
Yeah, he's trying to get that center, but then he just got split there.
Oh, sorry, question in chat. T5, move 96. Where's 96? This is 96. T5 was the question here. T5 for who? Is he referring to black?
I'm guessing white, but that doesn't...
Yeah. Oh, T5 for... Maybe he wants this?
Yeah, but here... No, yeah, he's fine that way. Wait,
T4 for white. Wait, what?
Yeah, we played that, right?
Alright, T4 for white, yeah. BS4, uh-huh.
T3? T3?
No, that's S4, my bad. I'm playing the wrong move. No, not. Wait. Yeah,
No, yeah, that's...
Yeah. No.
Then... Saying
Wrong.
T3.
I'm giving him control so he can show us.
Okay.
You has control. Okay, there we go. Okay. So it's still 4-2. Or 4-3
Yeah,
rather.
so still...
Even if we take, there's still 4 liberties here.
Hey, some chance. Good game, Odnihs.
And then it's still fine.
Yep, same thing. Wow. I didn't think Daimon would play this aggressive. I thought he was going to play a more passive
White S1.
passive game.
That's fine.
Yeah, still not even.
Yeah, still
Close here,
toast.
he closes, yeah. Yeah.
Might as well continue and add this to the call if he's on Skype right now. Oh, Odnihs, Justin
Okay,
Tang.
cool.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello. Pretty straightforward game.
Yeah, I think so. Is Daimon here too?
Let's see. I don't have him on Skype, I don't think. Is Daimon actually watching this one? No, he's not. Is he still in there? No, he left that one too. I guess he doesn't want to review... No, he is here. Okay, sorry. He's not on my friends list. Oops. Buddy. There he is. Nobody tell him that. What's your Skype, Daimon? And don't put it in this chat. Unless you want it broadcast to everybody. I don't even know if I'm on my Skype. I actually might. My Skype is just cluttered. Okay, I did not have him actually on my list, I don't think. Let's see. Are there 2 of you as well? Or just the one? Oh my god, he is on... Okay. Oh, wow, he is on my list. I feel really bad right now.
Now the whole world knows.
Alright.
I know, right?
Hello. I'm sorry. I feel really bad. I did not know I had you on my friends list. So I am renaming you now to prevent that from happening again.
Okay.
Let's see. So 1 minute. I have my Skype now sorted out entirely, just by nickname and real name, and it's, yeah. Alright. So pretty straightforward game, like we were saying. You played very, very aggressively against someone who's seemingly a stronger opponent. I was wondering why, if there's a particular reason why you approached him this way, or if this is how you usually play. Is your normal style of play to just go into your opponent very, very aggressively, or how'd that come about?
I usually play 016 to see how black wants to develop the rest of the game, and then try to adjust my opening against it.
And based on how he actually responded playing for territory, how did that funnel into your plans?
I actually felt really comfortable with the opening because black stones are only on like half the board. Although maybe I considered maybe I should have played D17 instead of D16 since it makes the top easier to manage and he's playing low anyway.
Okay.
But I don't know, it seemed okay.
I also noticed here you tried to play very, very aggressively to try to settle, rather than just try to defend yourself with some kind of jump. I guess you were trying to keep Sente here, or something?
Yeah, partially. I also feel like black spent a lot of moves in the upper right, so I don't mind leaning on it. And there's not really a good jump. Like, I can play P6, but P6 compared to like if you play against a Kobayashi or something has a lot less value because you're not reducing the bottom because black hasn't done anything there yet. And also P6, the Q7 peep is still annoying.
How did you feel about this attachment versus a move like the jump there, Odnihs?
I actually thought that R9 might have just been a little bit slow. I think he should have maybe played Q10 or something.
Q10.
Instead of R9? Oh, instead of
Like-
that one. Okay, I see.
Instead of,
Just
just make it bigger.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Alright, especially since he opened up with 2 space high on the top. I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, that's true. How would I respond if you approach at F3?
You can just play normal. You can just play C6. That's probably fine.
But you have the Q8 follow up then.
I mean that's okay. Like I mean I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's okay.
Let's see, so we played here.
I just feel like here, like black gained. Like you lost points and you ended in Gote and your group still had weaknesses. That's the problem I had with this.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking, like, why not just go ahead and play that move, since we had to anyway, only now we're actually giving up a stone to play that move?
Yeah, then you don't lose the RG on the right side.
That's true.
So here we're attacking, and this move immediately struck me as a little bit strange because we have a small knight and a large knight seeming like they're trying to connect to each other.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. I didn't really mind getting cut from the small knight side though. Because if I can still prevent black from connecting up at 017, then there's still 2 weak groups at the top, but the right side is still troublesome.
Yeah, and the thing is here that first of all, the bottom, well, the white stones on the right side is still kind of weak. So if you let me cut them like this, it's kind of a little bit dangerous. And then after I get P15, black gains a few points there too. And
Right.
plus, black can always just jump out, and you can't really attack black that easily.
Yeah, especially since any disconnect is going to be in Gote, and black's going to immediately realize that he's in trouble and just defend himself.
Well, actually, I can play P15 that disconnects, doesn't it?
P15 here for white?
Yeah, you can P15. I think you should do that first, and then
I think so
play on
too.
the outside.
Yeah, and then
If you play on the outside, it's
center.
better.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see, then we had a slight awkward position where white was forced to try to connect on the second line, which is not typically what we want to do with the amount of influence that we're seeing on the board. I like black's nice call move over here, not just ignoring this for white to attack later. Defense.
So at this point, I feel like black has a very good position. Because
Still like
white doesn't have any influence. Black has stones in the center, and then black has more territory.
Yeah, the trouble is that black group in the middle is very, very hard to attack. I mean, there's like no single move that we can play in which we suddenly find black in a bad position So we're not really certain how to attack those stones. Whereas we see black making solid territory right now, both in the upper right and the bottom, as well as still having, as he pointed out later, the ability to keep harassing this group.
Yeah.
And then we ask ourselves, what has white made out of this? And the answer to that seems to be that we might have made territory in the second line. And maybe a group to attack in the middle, if we can find a way to really harass this group.
Right.
Also, I think there's still a little bit of RG at the top. If I
Yeah, there's still a bit at like J17 and the
like
corner.
if I play F17 and then there's some possibility I could use that to
DJ18?
cut
Yeah.
something like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I was actually hoping to see what the answers were going to be to J17 later on in the game. Here, I had no idea what was going to happen next, because the minute I saw Yuhane above, there's so many variations here now that some of them I didn't want to see, like black connecting here and going through like the most complicated one ever. I didn't really want to see that because I would have no idea where that would go. You're better at Jiseki than I am, I'm sure, Odnihs.
I don't know this, so.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, this was like a brief thing, like 2 or 3 years ago, I want to say. Everyone seemed to have been playing it. I'm not going to get into it. Suffice it to say, there's like ladders. Yeah.
If you block at E2 directly.
Let's see. This is normal. The most normal variation, I should say. But then again, we see that this is still unsettled.
Yeah, so I think I got really greedy here. I think I can just jump to the center. And it's not really as...
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised you pushed. Because then you are in trouble, right? Because
Yeah,
if you can't,
really
like, just play away or jump out right now, because now suddenly you have to worry about the push and, like, potential cuts and...
Yeah. Made it really heavy.
This I really like by black, though. A lot of players, we would just go ahead and see relentless aggression against this white group until it was either alive or dead. Here you're unsettling both of them and seeing which one gets defended and which one doesn't.
I think white should have maybe played L3 instead of G2.
L3 instead of G2. Can I shift click that? Yes, I can.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
The one stone doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh.
even if you block, I still have to come back to defend at G2.
No? Aren't you alive after this?
So.
If he plays it, yeah, I guess I'm alive. I felt like,
What would you have played here, Odnihs?
I probably would have just covered.
Okay. And then he has Sente to actually defend himself in the middle?
Yeah. If he Atari's at N3, then I would Tanuki.
yeah, I definitely can't Atari there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you actually see a way to live here for white there, Odnihs? Because we were looking and I wasn't able to see anything. Though I was mildly questionable about this move, because it seems like you're leaving more Aji for him if a Ko breaks out. Is there a reason why you didn't connect on this side?
Oh, yeah, I actually thought about that afterwards, but I didn't think it really mattered, so
Okay.
I just...
That confused me because I'm bad at Ko, so I've been like looking for ways to minimize my Ko threats in my games.
Yeah.
But yeah, did
But
you
I mean,
actually
with
see a way
this-
for white to live here?
Well, the thing is with this, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to kill it,
Mm-hmm.
but even if I didn't kill it, if I just seal it off and then I play D9, then I think black is good anyways.
Yeah.
So I mean, I wasn't really trying to go all out to kill, I just wanted to, you know, harass it. If it lives, that's okay.
Right.
I have enough points, then I can just destroy the left side, destroy the top left, and white has nothing.
Yeah.
Especially with D9, like, I can pretty much cut white's 3 stones off, and then either make the center or possibly kill those 3 stones. I think that's enough.
Definitely.
Because I have the ladders. I have the ladder on both sides. So.
Well, it looks like with your win here, You get the match that I'm sure Starstone will be thrilled to see. You're going to be facing him off in round 3.
He'll be
In the lovely semifinals. I'm sure he's looking forward to that one. He expressed that, let's see, last time he said that in a best of 10 he might win, what was it, 2 or 3 games?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure he's a little bit nervous for that.
I think we've played each other. I don't know if we played each other 10 times yet, but we definitely played each other quite a bit. Because we always meet in the local tournaments here. So.
Right. Let's see. Meanwhile, Daimon's going down to face Shengo, I guess?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think that would be a good game too.
I've played Jerry like so many times.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah,
How
you're
did your
both in
matches
LA.
go?
So when we were both, I learned in high school, and Jerry was a really little kid.
Mhm.
He'd go to the local tournaments, and he'd beat me every time. But he would beat me almost every tournament. So it was interesting. And then he hit the Open Division one year, and then it was very sad for him. But yeah, I don't know. It was always fun to play.
Okay. That could be interesting to see then. Let's see. I'll let you guys do it. Do either of you have YouTube or Twitch channels you wish to advertise? To make
Alright,
known?
So, if you don't know already, my Twitch is twitch.tv/Odnihs, the same as my KTS username. And then my YouTube is youtube.com/lightvolty, which is, if you watch my streams, you see that I play on Taijam on an account called Lightvolt. So if you just add a Y to that, then that's my YouTube. And then I have a Facebook too, so that's just under, I think, Odnihs too. You can just search that. I'm actually probably going to stream in maybe an hour or so.
Oh.
Play some games on Taijam.
Oh, cool.
You can tune into that.
Alright. And how about you there, Daimon? Do you have,
I have a YouTube, but I don't know what the best way to find it is at the moment. Because,
Really?
yeah, they wouldn't let me change the URL on it, so it's really annoying.
Alright, well,
If you Google, like, Tyler Oyakawa, it'll come up as the first thing. It's just under my real name.
okay. And do you have a Twitch?
I have a Twitch at Alethea27.
Alright. So if you want to, do you have any intention of streaming anytime this week or in the near future?
Oh, I stream Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. almost every day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you stream lectures? Do you have games on the server?
Usually, yeah, it kind of varies. I usually either stream lectures or I'll do game reviews of I'll stream lectures or sometimes I do live play. And then sometimes I've been streaming teaching games with, if you know Monk, and then I've been teaching Jenna also. I've streamed some of my teaching games with her.
In that case, thank you very much for both coming to the stream and giving your thoughts.
Thanks for casting.
Yep, I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.
Bye.